Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to another edition of TNA Cross the Line, our 2006 mod on TEW, which takes us back to TNA in better days. Of course, when I first get back into wrestling. So we're carrying on towards our first pay-per-view, as I say, just slowly but surely introducing characters and building up the feuds for that pay-per-view. And yeah, today is pretty much a similar case. There is a debut, but it is more a course of someone who eventually was in TNA. It's just really for fast tracking them storylines. But yeah, it all made perfect sense, and yeah, you pretty much see as we go along. So as always, I'll just kick on with the usual. As always, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. If you do enjoy what you see, drop a like, any comments are deeply appreciated, what your thoughts were in TNA at this time. Or if you've tried the mod yourself, let me know, as I say, how you're getting on with it, and yeah, just let your friends know, share, and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's crack on with the episode. So, again, we're at the Prime Osborne Convention Centre, continuing here just to really solidify this is where we are going to predominantly do our shows. It's a smaller company, then we'll branch out a little bit. So we start with a promo with the NWA TNA champion, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff just says, the last couple of weeks, Rhino, you've been very fortunate to get the better of me. You've got some allies around who've helped you put me through a table with that gore last week. But not tonight, Slapnuts. I've spoke with the general manager, Eric Bischoff, and he has confirmed tonight that the main event will see some six-man tag team action. I've been partnered up with Conan and Hernandez of the Latin American Exchange, or LAX, whilst you have got those punks AJ Styles and Christian Cage. Tonight will just be a preview of what is going to go down at the pay-per-view. I kick your ass. So C plus 69. Good promo to start the show from Jeff Jarrett. It gets the show off to a strong start, and it gets the crowd hotter, and it gains some heat in that storyline, which has to be one of our storylines to ensure we pass that. I think it's 2 over 55. So good promo there, and yeah, does the job. As I say, we have to slowly but surely build characters up. As I say, they're going to be rated on performance and popularity, so if they ain't the greatest wrestler, we have to make them go over with popularity. So good start there, I'm happy with that. Short match to start the show, and Sabu defeats Alex Skipper in 4:38 with pinfall at D-38. Disappointingly, Sabu off his game, resulting in a 36 performance. Again, just building up some momentum heading towards pay-per-view. Both guys improving performance skills. You tend to see a lot of this at the start of the mod as well. This also was a storytelling match of the night. Sabu picks up a great victory over primetime Alex Skipper, and we just have a small comment from Mike TNA, and Mike TNA just says, great victory for Sabu. You just got to know that Samoa Joe took notice of this DW. So he's speaking to Don West, just saying, Joe's in the back. Just nodding, going, alright, this guy's got. Cool. And that's a D44. Next up, we're in the ring with Bobby Roode. Now, you all may be wondering who this lovely lady is beside me. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Brooks. She's control of my finances. She's effectively my agent, and she's going to be the woman that leads me to glory as a future NWA TNA World Heavyweight Champion. The beginning of that journey starts today. So, really just Bobby Roode introducing Miss Brooks. Of course, that was a storyline back then. Had to go and hire her there, but as I say, she was obviously quite involved after the breakup of Team Canada. For a call, Team Canada was just before I get back into it. I do remember the whole stuff with the bizarre angle where Eric Young's trying to get with Miss Brooks and is in the convenience store trying to buy condoms, and James Storm and Bobby Roode mock him. So, and Jacqueline as well. So yeah, it is what it is. But she's here. T44 angle. She'll be the manager. Initial rating of average, and she debuted an arrogant villain gimmick. She's going to be one of those ones where her and Gail Kim will be the two females to ensure we meet that criteria before we eventually do delve into building a knockouts division, which will take a bit of time. But of course, I think that was like 2007, 2008. So we'll probably debut that around the same time, just using different wrestlers and 100% eventually signing Sarah Del Rey. Next up, a poor match. Bobby Roode defeats Jay Lethal in 7:26 by pinfall. I somehow don't think that'd be poor in real life, but anyway, does the job. Bobby Roode gains some momentum. Miss Brooks did some good work at ringside. Chili Phobia 33 and Bobby Roode with 45. Not really playing the Black Machismo gimmick at this moment in time, but that's the pack that's in this, the picture pack, so we'll roll with it. I think we'll portray that character at one point. Next up, hype video, and it is just in 2 short weeks that we'll see the best technical wrestler in the world as he joins NWA TNA. This man has wrestled all around the world, and his name is Bryan Danielson. He debuts at Final Resolution. Please remember, of course, that he is not coming alone. So we're going to continually stress that, but it's an E+33, and as I say, it's going to be not too long before Bryan Danielson makes his TNA debut. Next up, we've got Rhino in the back. He's speaking to Christian. He just says, Christian, I got to know if you've got my back tonight in this 6-man tag. Christian says, Rhino, it's been far too long, and it's good to see you over this side of the fence. It's definitely a chance for more opportunities. And the question of have I got your back tonight, well, think of the many times that you bailed me and my brother out back in the day. I believe this was still at a time where we're under the impression that Edge and Christian were storyline brothers. So we'll go with that. Obviously that's not the case. But so I don't have any issues helping you out tonight because that's how I roll. So C63, Rhino was terrible off script. Christian clearly enjoyed going off script. He's the one that wanted to do that. So yeah, as I say, I think we know Christian's going to be a big player going forward in this save. Next up, it was an about that had decent reaction from the crowd in Subpar Wrestling. America's Most Wanted, Chris Harris and James Storm defeated Amazing Red and Shark Boy in 906 when James Storm defeated Amazing Red by pinfall. D45. Pretty okay ratings there. Amazing Red was probably the shocking one there. But again, that would be more performance based. But yeah, you need to build these tag teams up for the start. Amazing Red and Shark Boy will kind of be filler. I don't know how I'm going to go with Red because I think he was just filtering out in TNA as I started watching. But yeah, overall, pretty okay. Amazing Red improves performance skills. A few negatives there, as to be expected. And then we've got Ron the Truth Killing. He's coming down to the ring. It's a good win for America's Most Wanted, but they're interrupted by the Truth. And he says, now boys, that's a good old win for America's Most Wanted, but like most people here, I'm sick of you guys picking and choosing your fights. You're meant to be the #1 tag team around here, so I spoke to Eric Bischoff, and he respects my history in this company, and has told me that if I can get a partner for Final Resolution, I'm going to beat your little asses, and I'm walking out of that pay-per-view as the NWA Tag Team Champion. So he ends up with saying damn frickin' Skippy, because he always comes up with a strange patter like that. What's up? But yeah, we're going to go with Ron the Truth Killings and a partner to take on America's Most Wanted at the pay-per-view. I have decided who that is going to be. That'll be introduced in next week's show, or maybe at the pay-per-view, but I think because of the Bryan Danielson thing, we'll maybe make it next week. C60, overall pretty good. Looking forward to how that goes down at the pay-per-view. Back with Miss Brooks and Bobby Roode. She says, Bobby, good news. I've got you a match at the pay-per-view. Bobby Roode goes, excellent, this is exactly what I paid you for. Now who is my opponent? Miss Brooks says, I managed to do a deal with the agent of the newest TNA superstar, Bryan Danielson, and you'll face him at the pay-per-view. We'll also get an opportunity to meet his agent. This shocks Roode and leaves him quite frustrated. He says, what the hell were you thinking? Who is his agent? To which Miss Brooks replies, I don't know, it was over email. So Bobby Roode calls her an idiot, so a great start to that working relationship. But yeah, the agent of Bryan Danielson will be at Final Resolution, as he'll be there with that person tagged. So D46. I'm liking this wee dynamic because it was never all rosy between Miss Brooks and Bobby Roode, so yeah, we'll add that in as well. Co-main event next, decent matchup, Bob and Devon. Probably to change that to Team 3D. Defeated the Naturals in 942 and Brother Devon defeated Chase Stevens by pinfall. Brother Devon carried the match. D-57, far better performance than everyone else. Andy Douglas was off his game, but the storyline between them and their opponents gained some heat. A couple of skill improvements, which is good to see. Brother Way is poor at being a babyface. Interesting. Anyway, Brother Ray says, BG James, Kip James. These two were just two punks who thought they could handle Team 3D. You two are also punks, but they think they can handle us as well. But you're old enough to realise to stay out of our way before you get put through a table. However, if you've got the cojones, meet us at Final Resolution, meet us in a tables match, prove to us that you're the greatest tag team on this roster. And Brother Devon just says, oh my brother, testify. So C-55 as Team 3D play a marker for BG James and Kip James. Yeah, a tag team name for them. Quick promo before we head to our main event, and it's Raven. Here we go, it's another Saturday, it's another Impact, it's another night where Raven sits in the stands. This new regime is meant to be the start of something, the start of opportunities, but it's more neglect, more mismanagement, and people wonder why I'm going out there to take people out and make a statement. So it is, when I end the stinger, that no one will ever forget the name of Raven. Quote the Raven, nevermore. So B-72, he's obviously pissed off that he's not used again, and the storyline gains a bit of heat. Yeah, just Raven on the sidelines, being pissed off. And our main event matchup, disappointing actually, was decent, but it was Jeff Jarrett, Hernandez and Conan defeating AJ Styles, Rhino and Christian Cage in 1424 when Jeff Jarrett defeated AJ Styles by pinfall. Imagine that in 2018. Thank God this is 12 years ago. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett and Hernandez both off our game, which was disappointing. As I say, we're going to probably give Hernandez a big push as well. Best performance, AJ Styles was 64, so I think he's maybe been overrated in this. Oh, it's hard to say because it is on popularity, be okay here, but performance it would still be really good. So yeah, maybe he's not overrated in this. But yeah, we'll certainly push him if that's going to be the case of the ratings he's getting. Disappointing for Rhino, disappointing for Hernandez and Jeff Jarrett, but yeah, overall pretty happy with that. The formation of LAX storyline has gained some heat. It's not the worst in the world. Gives us a better indication of where everybody is in terms of this. So, like AJ Styles, I might think is the next division wrestler at this time, but the reality is maybe I should be fast tracking him to the best in the world. But overall, C-57 in the show with C62, increasing our pop in the 11 regions we broadcast the show in. Of course, that would be the US and Canada. The other thing as well, I don't want to push AJ too soon because we're still on open contracts. So I don't want them being snapped up by New Japan or WWE very, very quickly. So maybe we want to push them, but approach with caution. But that's the show anyway. That was a C62. That's exactly what we wanted. Ticks all the boxes. Just need to see how it does for us financially. Let's see if there's anything here that directly affects us. Nope, just the show was awesome. That's good to see. Bryan Danielson's back from injury. A 0.09 TV rating, so that's good. And yeah, we're still making profit. Admittedly, not a lot. As I say, we're 76,000 up, but we're in a good place. 5th in the rankings. And yeah, size, I say that's going to take a good bit of time anyway. We'll probably get the cult at a decent level, but slowly but surely, you know, we just want to make sure we're gaining popularity in the US, and then we'll branch out to further nations. So that's it for this episode, guys. We just quickly got to schedule. We'll confirm it as Final Resolution. So one more Impact next week, and then we'll bump into the pay-per-view. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers again, and I'll hopefully see you for the go-home show next time. Bye-bye.